Had to wake up at about 4:30 this morning. Man, was it brutal. And I was just thinking about it. If it's not painful, then it's probably not worth doing. When something hurts, whether it's in business, it's a trial you're going through in your life, in fitness, if it's not hurting and you're not uncomfortable, then you're not doing enough. Early morning. Gotta get rid of these chicken legs. All right, you guys, so we just got the workout done for the day. The guys are gonna be in and we're gonna be cleaning up the shop. This is our Wednesday meeting we do every week with the guys, and then we're gonna go get breakfast at Mercer's, so stay tuned.
The second one was in.
I have no idea why he has two in there.
No, one was in Triston's truck and then. This little sump right here. No, that was an emergency.
You're talking to Esther, right? The black girl lady?
Yeah, the festivals in Rothburg, Michigan. Oh, yeah.
She'll get through. One beef toast, English muffin.
What do you guys think about
So we just got breakfast with the guys. One thing that's like really important, and a lot of guys and business owners miss this, is retention, right? The biggest pain in the butt running a company is when you teach a guy how to do his job in a proficient and well manner, and then he leaves your company within a few months, even 1 to 2 years. Every business owner knows it's a pain when guys leave. And Gary Vee talks about this all the time. He literally just says, he's like, just give a crap about your guys and they'll stick around. And so we try to hire guys that I like, that fit within our culture. And I want to take them out to breakfast. We go to the lake. I give them staycations in Scottsdale where they go out with their wives or girlfriends and stay in a nice hotel for a couple days. So we try to take care of our guys because we care about them. So take your people out to lunch. You can do simple things that even if you don't have a lot of money, that really holds retention and really will catapult your business. Because when you get guys that stick with you long-term, that's really when you'll start seeing the big gains in revenue, profitability, efficiency, all the above. All right, guys, this is the marketing corner of the week. And I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 3 ways how we're implementing AI and software to help grow and scale our company to 10 million bucks in about 2 years. Just keep in mind, we've actually used all these tools to help get us basically from 0 to about 4 million bucks we'll do this year. So the number one way that we're using AI right now is to get more reviews, and not only to get them, but to respond to any 3 and 5-star reviews. So what this does is AI is gonna actually text the customer after we're done with the service. Hey, could you leave us a review? We actually have a full-blown script of what we say after the fact. And then also, once the customer leaves a review, the AI actually responds in a way that makes it seem like the owner is actually responding to that review directly. So that's number one. Number two, the second way we're using AI is through AI messaging / voice. So this goes hand in hand because it's essentially the same LLM, and it's using the same structure and integration. It's just one's via text, one's via voice. Basically what this does is we're integrating our Facebook, our SMS, our Instagram, and our GMB APIs into our software, which I'll give a plug on after the video. And what this does is it'll actually allow the AI to respond to general questions, basically Q&A that the customer can respond with to know, hey, do you guys offer this service? Are you guys open on these days? What's your availability? And basically allows you to capture more customers, because now instead of them waiting for you 1, 2, 3 days, sometimes 6, 7, 8 hours, they can get an immediate response that answers their question in a meaningful way. So that's number 2. Number 3, the third way we're using AI is basically we'll call this AI copywriter. So we're using copywriter, and then we'll add an asterisk, SEO/email. And these are 2 kind of separate categories within the subcategory. You want to basically assign and designate somebody that works in your office to actually use AI, whether it's ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google Gemini. You actually want them to use those tools as a prompt to write them an SEO blog for common questions, for any type of informational value you can give your clients that will attract more business. That's on the SEO side. On the email side, you want to use email and use AI to write your emails, the content, all the copy to basically help retain existing customers. Because ultimately the number 1 game of business is acquire new customers. The second name of the game in business is retain customers. And the way you retain them, if you're a service-based business, is either reoccurring services or reoccurring services. So meaning if a customer uses you again in 1, 2, 3 years, whatever that time horizon, that lifetime value looks like, you want them to get a trickle email. You don't want to blast them. You want them to get a trickle, once a week, once a month. Figure out your cadence, but use AI to use that copy to keep that customer engaged with your business. So that way when they do use you again, that just increases the lifetime value of that customer. And ultimately AI, you can hand that off, give them a document. This is what we want you to prompt the AI. This is how we want you to use it. And we'll help you retain and obtain more customers. So these are the 3 ways that we're using AI. If you want the full video, we go into detail exactly how we're doing it, what not to do, what to do. We should be linking that video in the description. So hope you guys enjoyed. On to the next.
Back at it.
Oh yeah.
More Chipotle.
Stop number 1 for the week. What's up?
This is Omar.
Oh, Aquastar. How you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Yeah. Been fun.
I'm glad I got to meet you.
Yeah.
I got to meet you in person. And
We do a lot of your filters.
Jimmy tells me all the time, man. He's like, dude, you can connect the dots.
Do we buy the most Aquastar filters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Be that dirty if it was already in there. Nobody will beat me in table tennis. Nobody will beat me. You need to get one here next week. I will buy it just to beat all of you. All right, later. Oh, bro, ping pong. Oh, I get heated in ping pong. I have yet to meet somebody better than me. Am I arrogant? Yes, but it's because I'm good. Okay. So I found this saying this week, and it says, a man's true character is revealed by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. And I think if you look at history, you look at all of the men of this world, the one man in history who probably embodies the true meaning of this saying is Jesus Christ. And I kind of found a verse that kind of goes along with this saying, and it really hits hard with me. And it's in Isaiah 58:10. And it says, and if thou draw out thy soul to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted soul, then shall thy light rise in obscurity and thy darkness be as the noonday. Which is basically just saying, if you spend yourself in behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed, then your light will rise in the darkness. And so I think this even in business applies in the sense that with customers and with people that work for you, do things that provide value for the person that you are trying to serve without expecting anything in return. That is when you are going to have the most value to be returned to yourself. Whether that's through blessings, that's money, that's fulfillment and happiness and peace and joy in your life. Just that alone, serving other people, brings me personally like so much peace and happiness. And I think that's the whole point of business. Like, if we're not looking to serve and help other people, whether that's through the product or service that we provide, like, and I'm sorry if there's everybody in this in our audience is going to run into somebody at some point in time that has no money, that has no resources to purchase your product or service. And I think at that point in time is when you have to remember this verse, remember that saying, and just think to yourself, I should be helping this person. And we've done it multiple times where we've had a client and an old lady who's a widow and she can't afford anything, and she has to get our service done in order to not ruin her pool, which is a major investment in her home. Like, we've helped out multiple and dozens of people completely for free, not expecting anything in return, just because we're trying to embody what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ. And I think as we do that, we'll be blessed, and we will have tremendous success in our careers and our business.